Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. You pass the night away quite peacefully and wake up the next day in the Tempian Range. It's a nice, crisp, cool day. Bubbles, the dope fiend, has taken the pants off of his head by the end of the night. It's clearly not worked. And by the morning, when you're all waking up, he's looking at you something awful. He's looking at you kind of mean-like. It's not a nice trick to play on someone, you know? So to my state of mind, my condition. You know, it's real mean, huh?
What?
Look, I might be a dope fiend, you know, but I'm still a man, you know, not a human man, but I'm still a man. It's, you know, it wounds my pride to see you guys do something like that to me, huh? Yeah, I feel like you owe me an apology.
For what? Trying to help you sleep?
For playing tricks on me like that, man, huh? I feel like I'm helping you out here. I'm granting you guys a wish, and you guys aren't treating me with any respect. I feel like I ain't getting no respect here. Huh?
Do you think I would do that to Zen?
No.
I'd absolutely do that to Zen. It's a form of camaraderie.
Whatever. I feel like I ain't getting no respect from you guys, huh? I feel like. Are we supposed to be working together here? Are we on the same team? Huh?
Joking around with you is a way of saying that I feel comfortable enough with you as a friend.
So this is just like a hazing thing, huh? This is just like a friendly prank?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
it's a friendly prank.
All right.
Did you
turnable tables are good then, right? You know?
I mean, as long as... I mean, was there any permanent damage to you?
Just my pride.
But I mean, is that permanent damage as in you'll never be able to look at your pants the same? Or is that something that like...
No, I'll just feel a lot of shame randomly at some time in the future.
Okay.
And embarrassment, you know? I'll just be walking around the street and then I'll remember, oh yeah, remember that time those guys put my pants on my head? And I fell for it? And I'll just be really embarrassed, you know? And that'll stick with me for the rest of my life. So permanent shame and embarrassment, yeah. But
remember,
fine.
I had to put pants on my head too.
That's true. And you did look sort of funny with them on your head. Double scarf. What was I thinking? Listening to you guys. Double scarf.
Hey, maybe someday you'll be able to pull that on someone and sell them a double scarf.
Maybe that day I'll be praising the name of Rocky Boy.
Or you could perhaps sell it to them at double price.
Double scarf, double price. That might work. That might work. We gotta find someone as stupid as me. A lot of people as stupid as me in this world.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta find the right person.
There's a lot of people and a lot of stupid.
Yeah.
So you guys thought any about that wish that you're gonna make when we get to Darcis? Because, you know, we get to Darcis, then I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work selling these things so I can make some more money. I gotta hook up in Darcis so it's all cool, and I have just enough supplies to get me there. So,
I know what I want, but, you know, we all have to discuss it together.
You ain't gonna let me be privy to that conversation?
No, I mean, like, we actually have to talk with each other, and, like, we haven't even talked with each other about it yet.
Well, why not? What do you guys want to wish for? I mean, this is a wish, right? This is a big deal. You know, you can get anything you want. I mean, be careful, but you can get anything you want. What?
I mean, I know what I want.
What do you want? I mean, I'm not granting it right now, so you don't have to worry about your phrasing right now or nothing, but, like...
No, yes.
What do you want?
See, some time ago, I went to a carnival.
Fourth level of hell right there.
I agree with you on that one. But you see this rather... Well, this douchebag, he had this cat, all right, and it attacked me. And, you know, ever since then, I've been feeling like I get tired a little bit easier. And I wanted some of my my endurance and I wanted my constitution back.
Oh, your health has been negatively affected by a cat. You got some sort of crazy allergies then, huh? That stick with you?
Nah, it's like this other thing that was attached to the cat. But, again, that's what I want.
A quado?
A what?
A quado?
What's a quado?
It's a thing that gets attached to a person, kind of lives on its belly.
I don't know. It looked like a shadow.
Definitely not a quado.
Yeah, from what he's told me, it was some sort of shadow creature attached to the cat.
That sounds terrible. But
It was
I'm very
pretty
familiar with
terrible.
shadow people. My people are half shadow people. Well, some of them can turn into shadow people. It's a normal thing for us. Shadow people are kind of scary for you mortals up here. Yeah. So is that what you can wish for? Is for the shadow
That's what
person to
I
have
want.
not attacked you? To rewind that time?
Something like that. But of course, it would be selfish of me to make that wish right now.
Oh, right. Well, I can't
And-
grant that wish until we get to Darcis, until the deal's done.
Exactly.
You got to make a deal
Not
with the
until the
devil,
deal's
and then it
done.
gets done only when the deal gets done. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys on board with that? Y'all want to do that wish there? Start thinking about the phrasing if that's the case.
We'll see.
You got some other ideas of your own, Mr. Dirk?
I'd be fine with
I
it.
might, but I'm keeping them to myself.
Playing it close to the chest. Mysterious figure. Shrouded in darkness. Always wearing black clothes. Yep. You're a walking stereotype, my friend. But hey, so am I. I'm literally a dope fiend.
There might be more to me than you think. Like the rings of a tree.
So does that mean we should
difference.
cut you down and count your rings?
Oh, yeah. Will we be able to tell how old he is that way?
I think so. Right?
Ooh.
Right? You're a tree, you said? You said you're just like a tree, so we can cut you... Can we just, cut off a finger and count the rings? Or we have to, cut you at the waist to count your rings? Can we do, a core sample? Can we, drill out a part of you? Buddy? Friendly buddy?
Oh,
Or what if
metaphors
he
this
is
confusing
the
for you.
ring? What if he is the ring of a tree?
Then I guess you'll have to bring me to Tree Mordor.
Oh,
Sounds scary.
okay.
All right. Well, I suppose you guys aren't going to have this conversation right now, even with my prompting. So let's just keep going. Let's keep going. We still got a couple more days before we get to Darcis. Anyone know any good traveling songs to pass the time? Dirk, you're a friendly fellow. You look like the sort of person who might know some traveling songs. All cheerful and like. Songs about companionship.
My life was too full of songs. Those are gone now.
You ain't got no music to share with us?
I don't sing and dance for anybody like I'm on strings. Not anymore.
Well, there's a real shame. What about you, Zen? You're a cheerful fella if I ever seen one. You never look down. You never look up. You always just even keel. That's gotta mean something. You know any good songs?
Nope.
Rocky Boy, huh? You got some songs, surely.
And I'm doing that for at least a mile until somebody gets annoyed and makes it stop. Yeah.
What's his name? Bubbles joins in. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. And I'm just I love it. It's freaking the whole way until someone stops me.
That doesn't sound like anyone stops you. So you get
Excellent.
a couple hours
Yeah.
of just repeating that same 10 bars or whatever.
At least a minute.
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
it's
Okay. So you get 1 minute of soundtrack that just gets looped for a few miles here.
And every now and then you change it up a little bit, but not too much because The Rock isn't a musician.
Right. Unlike Connar. And eventually, you've made your way well through the Ilardian crest, and you see in the distance what look to be a bunch of people on horseback that are kind of lined up, 6 abreast.
Let's get ready to rumble!
That's
guys wanna
copyright
go these?
infringement, man. You can't say that. The WWE will take you down.
Right, sorry. Let's get ready to roll.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Let's get ready to rock works too,
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that might be better for you.
So let's rock them.
Bubbles just kind of stands there looking at you guys expectantly. There's 6 horsemen about a half-mile away on a slight hill, maybe 30 feet up, looking down at you.
They doing anything?
Nope, they're just looking and watching.
Hey, Zen, you got a fireball ready?
Nope.
We don't
Crap.
know what they want.
Yeah.
We don't
So I
need
say
to
we
kill
just-
them yet.
Well, that's why I asked if you had it ready, just in case. You know, like what's that word? What's that? A backup plan. Plan B.
Yeah, sorry, I set a forest on fire once. I haven't really been using fireballs that much.
It's a shame.
So what do you guys do? You just chill?
Circumnavigate them.
I mean, it's kind of hard to circumnavigate, like, you know.
Are they on a hill?
Yeah, they're on like a slight hill. If we look at the map, like, you know, the distances on this map aren't quite to scale for our purposes, but if they're a half-mile away from you and they're kind of in your path, like if you want to stay a half-mile away from them and go all the way around, like, what is half of the circumference of a circle with a diameter of with a radius of a half mile?
Pi r.
Right. So you
It'd
give
be
that to me,
like
please.
a mile and a half.
Okay, so it'd be a long route to just like, you know, go around them.
Like 1.5, 1.6 miles or so.
But that seems to be your approach. So you start heading north, trying to walk around these horse people, and
Give them a polite distance.
yeah.
Wait, they're centaurs?
There are people on horseback.
You said they were horse people.
Yes.
They're people on horses,
Yes.
not people horses.
A horse person does not always mean a person who is a horse. It can be a person who also is an equestrian.
But a person horse is different.
Yes, a
I
person
don't
horse
think
is
we
different.
need to bring their religion into this, Neal. That's not really relevant here.
All right, so you
Krob.
start avoiding these horse people, and sure enough, they start following after you, and following after you, keeping a good
Are they
distance. Looks like they're watching you and kind of seeing. Well, it's hard to tell exactly what their motives are, but they are keeping a distance and keeping an eye on you and just kind of following you around.
Like, we give them a polite distance, but nothing other than that. Like it's probably obvious that at least one of us is watching them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's just like, hey, you know what? You probably, if these were regular people, like just regular travelers back and forth, and they just like saw a bunch of armed people, and then the other people are like, we're guarding this merchant convoy. Oh, they're guarding that merchant convoy. We don't know what they're doing. We'll give them mutual space.
Right.
So that way it doesn't look like, oh, we're going to try and get you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I
Well,
think.
but they seem to be following after you as you try and avoid them. So they've definitely taken an interest in your little quadro plus a pony.
They want to get to our pants. That's what you're saying, Neal.
I haven't said that yet.
I don't know. I think you clearly explicitly stated that.
Well, what do you do about this problem?
You just
Is
want to
it a
stop and wait for
problem?
them to catch up.
Okay, so you stop to let them catch
No,
up.
I asked the party.
Oh.
I asked them that. Like, do you guys just want to stop and wait for them to catch up? Talk to them. It's like, hey, we're just trying to go here, and
We can't
just, like,
outrun them. They've got horses. Or they are horses. It's somehow not clear. They might be religious centaurs.
They might, or maybe they just want some pants. Who knows?
But if they are centaurs and they do want pants, do they
Then-
wear them over just their back legs?
Oh,
Or do they get two pairs of pants?
they get two, so that way they have to buy two.
Or one pair of pants that goes halfway up their bodies but has four legs?
Well,
Yes.
as you're standing here, can I get a perception checks from everyone about like -5 because they're pretty far away. No.
Could have passed otherwise.
Yeah, they're pretty far.
Wait, no, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have.
No.
All right, let me see here. It's a -5, you said?
Yeah, because they're a half mile away. It's hard to make out details at this distance. But you know,
23. 23?
Dirk, you get it anyway. You're watching these people as they slowly start to encroach upon your territory, and you notice that they are all shirtless riders, bare-breasted. You know, a couple of them have lances, a couple of them have bows. They're armed. They're definitely armed, but they're all naked from the waist up.
They're not wearing any shirts,
Correct.
Oh crap!
but they're
then they must
wearing
already-
pants.
You know, they are wearing pants. They're wearing somehow very shiny, reflective pants. Even like the sunlight glints off of their pants and shines into your eyes.
Are these pants baggy?
Some of them are baggy, some of them are tight. It's hard to really tell too much details. Remember, they're still pretty far away, but you're definitely getting some reflective things, and it kind of looks like at least one pair is baggy and maybe another pair is tight, or maybe it's just like the distance and the angles and the lighting and everything that's tricky.
Do they have weapons like warhammers?
They have lances and bows that you can see.
Oh.
There might be other things too, but you can...
I just for a second thought they might have warhammers.
No. Well, they might, but you can't tell.
might.
You couldn't see a warhammer at this distance. It's very possible that they're all carrying spare warhammers hanging from their side that you just can't see yet. Very possible. In fact, it's now that you're thinking about it, it's probably likely that they've got some hammers hidden somewhere.
Some hammer jammers. Bubbles, do you have shiny pants?
Bubbles gives a nod. Yeah, man, I got shiny pants. I got every sort of kind of pants you
Good.
might need.
Good, we might need them.
Wow. These horse riders get closer and closer. And I should ask you, is there any distance at which they'll close by which you'll perform some action? Like, are you going to do something when they're a quarter mile away, or 100 feet away, or 5 feet away? Like, at what point should I stop you?
I'd say like, I don't know, a couple football fields away. I'll just like draw my sword and like place it in front of me.
Okay.
Just like in the ground, just like in front of me, so that way I'm like, all right, like we're not gonna attack you, but we will defend ourselves, sort of posture.
Okay. So, a half mile is 880 yards. A few football fields is 200 or 300 yards.
200 to 300.
Okay, so they close the distance by half and then half again, which
They
brings...
can never actually reach us because they just keep cutting the distance in half.
Eventually, you'll get down to a plaque length, which is indivisible. So, eventually they'll reach you. Sadly, unfortunately.
Or we just do this the engineering way. They get it in half, and then you get close enough, and then you just attack.
Yeah, it's true. That works too.
But can the blades actually hit us if they just keep having the distance towards our skin?
If the people have the distance, then the blades will reach you. If the blades have the distance, then no.
Ooh.
All right, so you have they have closed the distance towards you. They're now 230 yards away, which is when the rock pulls out his big two-handed sword and sets it down in front of him. This seems to be a sign that they respect and stop at. Now that they're getting kind of close, it's still kind of hard to see. You can see that, yes, at least one of them does have a big hammer hanging down from his side. And yes, most of their pants are very poofy. What are you going to do?
Who are you and what do you want? I call
They're
out to them.
still a ways away.
It's like 200 yards away. You can't talk at each other from that distance.
All right.
I mean, we can yell, "Hey, what's up?"
The answer comes back, "Who are you?"
Pants.
Pants salesmen, who are you?
They start to move a little bit closer. And a little bit closer.
Are they doing it quickly?
No, they're coming at
Then
a... It's not a trot. What's slower than a trot? A walk? Yeah, I guess they're just walking their horses.
Cool. Then yeah, I'll go from like probably like this sort of stance to a probably like it's kind of like this, like hand on the hips. Like, all right, go from I'm about ready to flip this up and to all right, there. All right, cool. It's like a casual stance. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, they're going at a 4-beat walk. It's your basic gait, about 4 miles an hour. They're not going at a trot or anything. So they're just casually coming up to you until they get maybe 50 yards away. And you guys are still having to shout at each other to be heard. And the lead person says, "Do you really have pants? Or are you just lying to us?"
Bubbles, I believe this.
A cart full of them.
They get a little bit closer. They're now 10 yards away from you. They're within range of a first down. Bubbles gives a bit of a nod and starts wheeling his wheelbarrow out 3 or 4 yards towards them and starts holding up different pants and starts making his sale. "Hey guys, I got pants of every kind. I got pants for you. I might even have some pants that can fit in your horse. And if they don't fit on your horse, maybe we know someone. We can get them altered, trap them on the horse. Looks like you are very pants appreciators. You know, you got the no shirts, you got the nice leggings. What can I sell you? What size are you, man? Sir, are you a large? Are you a medium? Are you extra medium? Tell me about it." And the
Wait,
rider. What? The rider gets a little bit
Extra
closer.
medium.
Yeah, he's an extra medium. Rider gets a little bit closer. And kind of clears his throat and declares in a loud, clear voice, "We are the Pantaloons, the greatest brigands in the Tempian Range, the Lardian Crest, and the Western Steppes combined. We are here to confiscate all of your pants. The whole wheelbarrow full, plus what you have on your legs.
But these pants don't come off.
They must come off, one way or another."
But if these pants come off, I have to take my boots off.
Well, then you had better start unlacing your boots.
I can't.
The Pantaloons will have your pants. And
That's
Bubbles
not
starts shaking his
true.
head. Oh, God. Not these guys again. No way. This is why I need help, man. Last time I came through here, the Pantaloons took all my stuff. And you can see the lead guy kind of smiling and nodding. Goes, yes, I remember you.
Very well. And I'll turn around and I'll like start looking like I'm playing with my belt. I'm like, Zen. And I'll like be playing with my belt or something, like maybe like kneel down and play with my boots a bit because I
do you mean?
mentioned something bad.
Bubbles has already taken his pants off. He's just shaking his head. "Man, I thought you guys were here to protect me. I thought
What do you mean,
you were
wish?
helping me out."
What?
Bullshit.
What?
Magic.
Not gonna give you no payment for not
fine.
helping me out. My pants get stolen. You guys don't get paid.
All right, whatever. All right, I can't. Hold on.
This is the
there
fireball
anything
moment,
around,
what you're
like, was
saving
it as
for a more
wooded
opportune
as?
time.
Whoa, hold on. There's like 3 people talking. What's going on?
I posted my spells. I don't have a fireball.
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
No. Are there enough trees around to cast web?
No, this is a pretty open area. You are getting kind of close to the crest. How far apart do the trees need
Can
to be?
he
Actually,
web
for your-
them together? They're
Yeah.
on horses.
They're on horses.
Web needs something solid to anchor between.
Like
and
horses?
Horses are not solid enough to anchor between. I'm sorry.
Horses are not solid enough?
I know you're trying to.
Are these
Neal,
seahorses?
Neal, what are the hills like?
They're made of water?
How high are the hills near us, and what are they like?
The
How close
hills
together are
range
they?
between short ones about 5 feet to large ones about 20 feet. They are fairly well spread out. This is like an open, rolling, gentle plain.
How many of them are there?
Neal,
How many hills are there? Like in what? In what?
How many
is there 2
pantaloons?
trees?
There are 6 pantaloons.
All right. I can cover 8 10 by 10 by 10 cubes. So
So if
like
they're
if there are
within-
2 trees on either side of them, like 80 feet apart.
Okay. There are 2 trees that are 60 feet apart that you could put some webs in between. And it will unfortunately only catch the one horseman that's directly between those 2 trees. This is not a web-friendly area. You're out in the open plain. It is very unweb-friendly. Or very
Why
unfriendly.
would you
for web
not
spells.
have a fireball?
Is this
the whole
conversation
point
that
of
you guys
every
are
mage is to have
exchanging
a
in
fireball.
game?
No, I think this
No.
is like this is like players.
This is fireball shaming.
Yeah, this is fireball shaming. Always have fireballs.
You know what?
It's the best.
No,
I thought there might
you go
be
get a
plants
wizard
we
level
need to
5
speak
and
with,
start
so I
casting
brought
fireballs.
that instead.
You know what? I think I will.
So,
Maybe.
has the rock taken his pants off yet?
Oh no, I'm like busy messing with my boots, making it look like
All
they're
right,
super that thing, but really I'm just like, I get like one loop untied and then I'm like trying to figure out how to tie it back, and it's like,
He calls out to
I'm really-
Zen and Dirk. Pants, men!
All
Take your pants off! And you can go
trying
safely.
here, all right?
All right. Now I will catch the lead guy in the web, right?
No, you will catch one of the other guys in the web.
Oh hell! All right.
Yeah, web's not very effective out
I'm
in
just
the
gonna
open
cast
plain.
Wraith Form.
Okay. You cast Wraith Form, which...
As soon as he casts magic, I just like, I'm like listening for it, and then grab my sword and start charging at him.
Yeah, as soon as someone starts casting a spell, it's very clear to everybody that this is going to end in combat. The Pantaloons were ready for this. You guys were ready for this. There are 6 of them, which is a lot of initiative rolls, so why don't we just do group initiative until we get down to, like, 3 of them to kind of ease this along. That is not the right soundtrack. This is the right soundtrack. So why don't we have someone roll a d10 for the party, I'll roll a d10 for the monsters, and we'll just see which side goes first. Zen, why don't you roll a d10 for the party since you're casting a
All right.
spell?
Yes. That is your chat, not
Yeah. Yep. Which chat is not where the dice
not
get rolled.
Roll20.
8.
I could have rolled better.
Maybe, but probably not. We've seen your initiative rolls.
Right. They're usually around 8, 9, or 10.
All right. So Wraith Form starts being cast, and the lead rider immediately calls out, "Attack!" And the horsemen split and scatter. The 3 archers immediately move back on their horses with their short bows while taking shots at you guys. Now, they are shooting while the horses are moving, which gives them a penalty to hit. And let's just take 3 shots, 1 at each of you. So that is an 11 against the Rock, a 12 against
Nope.
Zen, and a 9 against Dirk.
That's a miss.
Even without your dex, Zen, because you're casting a spell, which means no dex penalties.
Armor
bonus-
spell.
Armor spell. There we go. All right, the
Armor
arrows
spell.
fall short. The leader goes right for Zen. Started casting a spell with his lance. He pushes the horse forward, breaking into a gallop, and rolls a 16, 17 plus level would be like an 18 or 19 against Zen with his lance, which I believe is a hit.
All right, it hits.
Bye, Zen.
Yeah,
And
whatever.
Lance does 2d4, but he's charging, so it's 4d4.
4d4 is usually 4 to 16.
Zen takes 2, 4, 6, 7 points of damage as the lance hits him heavily in the shoulder, breaking his spell and sending him reeling. The other 2 shirtless riders with lances break off, one towards the Rock with a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Nope.
And one for Dirk with a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 as well.
That'll hit.
All right.
Do I get an attack of opportunity when he tries to attack me, since he's moving into my range and then passing me?
Yeah, I think you all get attacks of opportunity because they are riding at you and then past you. So you would all get, except for Zen, who's in the middle of spellcasting, get attacks of opportunities with your weapons.
Then can I attack his horse?
Yes. Dirk, you take 3, 6, 9, 10 points of damage as the lance hits you hard.
Well, I'm out.
You're down
Horses
already?
are large, right?
Horses
I
are
only
large.
had 6 hit points.
Uh-oh. Dirk drops to the ground. The Rock scores a hit on the horse as it goes by.
They're large, right?
They are large.
I'm pretty sure it dies.
Yes, you kill the horse. You cut down one of the horses, a hack to the neck of it, and the horse topples. The rider gets thrown, makes a horseback proficiency check, totally nails it, drops his lance, does a roll on the ground, and comes up standing with only his warhammer at his side. Party's turn. Zen, your spell has been interrupted, unfortunately. And
Yep.
Dirk is on the ground, bleeding to death.
Wait, how much damage did he take?
10.
Okay.
And now it's party's turn.
Yes.
All right. Zen, are you still up?
Yeah, I'm at 1.
You have healing potions?
1.
You guys, don't you
takes like
have
a full
some
round
from
action.
last game session?
All right.
I took
You
most
guys
of
could-
them.
Yeah.
You guys
Could
were given
could
like, a
I
whole bunch of
reach
them.
into my bag, grab my healing potion, toss it to Zen, and make an attack?
No,
I'm not. I just
have
need
a
to get it
healing
towards
potion.
him.
Zen says he already has a healing potion on him. I
Alright,
think generally
very well.
speaking, getting a potion out of your pack is a full round action because it's like
Very well.
in your bag. Yeah.
All right, then if that's the case, there's only one guy in my range that I could reasonably attack, right? And
Right,
that's the guy
because
that I knocked.
the rest of these guys are horsemen, so they can move farther than you can. You know, they
Alright,
can
then I'll
outpace
just-
you.
I'll just attack him.
He's wearing no armor. He's just got really fancy pants on. 16
Alright.
hits him square in the chest.
Hey, he takes 10 damage.
And he goes down with a single blow, falling to the ground, leaving 2 lancers and their horses, and 3 archers and their horses. Zen, what are you doing?
My spell was interrupted. Can I chug a potion?
Sure. You gonna do it for yourself?
Yep. What's just normal healing potion?
We'll check that. Potion. Nope. Nope, nope. It's back here. Potion. Wands, no. Oils, no. Potions, yes. Healing. Each comes before O. Healing potions, 2d4 plus 2. You regain
Alright.
6 hit points. The archers get their second shots at the end of the round from their distance, and they bring them to bear against the Rock, who brought down one of their own folks. So that is a 3, a 12,
Nope.
and an 18.
The 18 matches.
All right. You take 2 points of damage as a broadhead
Hold
arrow.
on. Do they have any? Do
strikes
they
you
have
in the
any
shoulder.
range penalties?
Ooh.
They did like walk away.
They did
with
move
their horses.
away. They've got short bows with broadhead
And aren't they
arrows.
still moving?
They are actually at medium range. Good call there. If it wasn't for their broadhead arrows, they'd still be at short range. Because they're about 50
Right.
yards out right now. So yeah, that's the 18 actually is a 16. Is that a
Yeah,
miss
that's-
then?
Well, I mean, 16 is not equal to or greater than 18, so no, it's not.
There we go. Let's roll initiative for the next round. Dirk, please bleed 1 point. So Dirk will die very shortly if no one saves him. D10 from Connar. Or Dirk. Dirk is bleeding to death.
Yeah, Dirk's
Let's let
bleeding.
him read it. Roll it.
All right.
Ooh, the party goes first. Maybe we could get Dirk's webcam a little lower so we can see Dirk's face as he dies? Maybe not.
All right. Because nobody is in my immediate area, I'm gonna run over to Dirk and shove my healing potion down.
All right. Give him 2d4 HP. Since this is the next round, he can still be combat effective.
Just 2d4?
Plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
All right, you get 9 HP back.
Boom! All the way back up to full life. Dirk, you taste this delicious kind of sweet fluid rolling down your throat. Zen, who are you targeting? with
damage.
that?
I look
to the lancer that hit me.
The rock. I look up at you, give you a wink, but don't move.
I'll like tilt my head. And be like, oh,
I'm Alv.
All right.
all right. So when he does that, I was just, God, Zen, we were too late.
Zen, your magic missiles strike the back of the Lancer who charged past you and hit you, ripping through his flesh, leaving 3 bloody, gaping holes. He leans against his horse heavily and doesn't die.
So close.
He actually disengages. He just keeps going away. He's too badly wounded to continue the fight, so he's backing out. His allies understand. They've seen it happen before. You don't want to, you're already almost dead. There's no point in fighting anymore. You're not going to be very useful. The one Lancer has reached the end of his thing, has turned around, and starts coming back, charging at the 2 of you. The 3 archers will take shots.
2 archers.
3 archers.
I thought, oh wait, no, he said Lancer. Never, my bad, my bad. I thought archer. for some reason.
Let's see, Zen has magic missiled, but Connar, the rock, did kill a horseman and his lancer. Or the horse and his lancer. Oh, it's the leader that Zen hit even. So he's definitely backing out. The archers take their shots at Connar here. So the 7 becomes a 5, the 13 becomes a 12, and the natural 20 becomes an 18, but it's a natural 20 anyway, so it doesn't even matter. This time you take 6 damage from the arrow as it strikes you. The 1 remaining Lancer turns back and charges at Zen. Lance,
Now,
straight, full tilt.
so Neal, since we had initiative, and I'm back in,
Yes.
as the Lancer is riding towards Zen, once it rides past me, I'm guessing I probably can't get to it with my swords, but can I like roll and then just start hucking darts?
Sure, you can like roll up and throw
Like
darts.
as a backstab, basically, since he doesn't know I'm there.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me refer to the player's handbook. I like what you're thinking. I just
do
want to read
too.
the backstab line from the player's handbook aloud so we can see if that works. But I like what you're going with. Let's take a look at what we talk about.
Yeah, because I'd say like I gave him the potion, like dang it, and then like ran off to go do whatever it is that hitty guy does.
Right. Backstab. Thieves are weak in toe-to-toe hacking matches, but they're masters of the knife in the back. When attacking someone by surprise and from behind, the thief can improve his chances to successfully hit, +4 modifier for rear attack and negate the target's shield and defense bonuses, and greatly increase the amount of damage the blow causes. To use this ability, the thief must be behind his victim. The victim must be unaware that the thief intends to attack him. If the enemy sees the thief, hears him approach from a blind side, or is warned by another, he's not caught unaware, and the backstab is handled like a normal attack. Opponents in battle will often notice the thief trying to maneuver behind them. The first rule of fighting is never to turn your back to an enemy. However, someone who isn't expecting to be attacked, a friend or ally perhaps, can be caught unaware even if he knows the thief is behind him. I like how they spell that out for you. Murder your friends. Yeah, I think this guy thinks you're dead and that there's no attacks coming from behind him, so go for it.
All right. How many of those can I whip out this round then?
You're gonna have to make a half move, really, to like roll forward, get to your feet, and throw things, so you can get half your rate of fire, unless you have the missile fighting style.
All right, I don't. Well, it's 3 darts.
3 divided by 2 rounded down
thing.
is 1. But that's okay, because he would have been out of range of the darts after your first one anyway. But he still gets his attack at Zen as he charges towards him. Oh my god, he scores like a 22 against Zen.
Okay, I got 1. If he's just wearing pants, then his AC maybe sets the
His
back.
AC's 10. You definitely hit him. What level are you?
2nd.
So you get a ×2 damage multiplier on that. But Zen, what's your armor class? Has your armor spell worn off?
No, I've got 16.
Okay, so
I guess we had 2 for strength, so, or 1 for strength, so
4 points of damage
4.
to the Lancer. Unfortunate. Not quite good enough. He still lives. Still lives. Zen, you have 16 AC? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 22.
Yes.
That clears 16 by 5. That is a full-fledged crit. I think we might actually see Zen die here. That 2d4 becomes a 3d4 on a crit. And I'm sorry, the lance does 2d4. He's charging, which gives another damage die, and he crit, which gives another damage die. So it's 2, 4, 6d4.
Oh,
I think some people might count crits doing double damage as bringing it to 8d4, but I say each thing only adds a damage die. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage as the Lancer comes streaking into Zen, impaling him full on. What are you at, Zen?
-9.
Oh my god. So you guys see Zen get like ripped apart by this lance. Like it guts him right in the side, and he like flops to the ground in a big bloody mess. The horseman takes a dart in the back, squeezes his shoulders together as he rides past. And Bubbles, seeing that this isn't going well for him, the last time he was here, he gave up all of his pants to these guys. And this time he realizes it's now or never, you know. So he stands up, gives a shriek as he pulls his shoulders back, and little spikes start jutting out of his arms, out of his shoulders, out of his back. They come down his spine, almost like a Godzilla-like thing. And he grows maybe like 6 inches taller, and his hands become sharp talons. But that's his action for this turn. The archers get a second round of fire at the end of the round. They are kind of just stationed 50 yards away. They're not moving anymore. So that is 2 18s and a 4 against Rock.
Those 2 18s hit.
For a total of 5 points of damage.
Wait, 2 natural 20s they rolled?
No, they've stopped moving. Oh, no, I guess... Right, because they're still at medium range. Fucking bloodhead arrows. So those should be 16s. I guess those are misses. All right. The horsemen gonna move in a little closer after that. The nonsense of these arrows landing true and just kind of falling out of the Rock's armor is pissing them off. We go to initiative for next round.
I'd say they more like kind of brush off against me.
Yeah.
Like
Initiative for the next round. Zen will bleed out after you all get your actions.
All right.
Maybe Zen should roll a separate bleeding initiative. No, let's just have him bleed out after your actions. Someone roll a d10. Zen, why don't you do it since you're just literally about to die. So close. You can taste it. You can taste the new character on the other side of death. He's gonna be beautiful, whatever he is. Oh god. Oh god, that's not good.
Well, we crit initiative.
You did. Fortunately,
Watch, they roll a 10 too.
no, they rolled a 4.
Oh.
The archers do a half move closer and take shots, peppering the. Oh, you know what? Dirk got up. One of them's gonna take a shot at Dirk. 2 of them are gonna take shots at Connar.
No, didn't he say he like rolled over and threw the dart?
Yeah, but he clearly like attacked the one guy with the dart, and I think it's visible to these people at range. Like, you know, they're pretty far away.
Yeah,
They can see
has
all of
somebody
them.
been-
What's that?
Has
No, what I'm
somebody
saying is-
been mowing the savannah?
What I'm saying is, Rob, are you prone?
You know what? Let me roll perception checks to see if the one guy who might attack Rob actually saw him. Let's make him pass a perception check. No, 5 and 10 is 15 is a fail. They all target Connar. Here we go. This is 2 natural 20s and a natural 4 this time. Not even
okay,
kidding.
at least there's a natural 4.
Yeah. 2
All right, guys, those
arrows
dice are cheating.
strike you for a total of 7 points of damage this time.
All right.
The Lancer has turned, he's gotten about the area of the archers and turns around, rips the dart out of his back and throws it down and just kind of stands at this range at 35 yards away. Maybe a little bit farther, maybe like 40 yards. He's gone past the archers. He seems satisfied to let them do their work now that he's already ripped you guys to shreds.
Oh, he hasn't even touched me. He knows that if he comes near me, he's going down, just like his little scrubby friend that ran past me.
Maybe. He might be afraid of the rock, or he might just be letting the archers get their shots in after
Yeah.
he already took down
So
Zen.
I'm gonna.
And this is the same guy that took down Zen and Dirk, actually. So
Yeah,
he's feeling
so
pretty
I'm gonna-
confident.
I'm gonna. As I'm running over towards Zen, it's like, "What is it, little stick? You afraid?" And as I get to Zen, I'm going to do one of those dives, reach in my bag, grab my potion of extra healing, and shove it down Zen's throat. I've been holding on to this thing for a couple months. I almost used it a couple weeks ago.
When he does that, the sound burst of music goes da 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 da. Popeye spinach music there.
Ah, there we go. There we go, yes. Zen, please roll 3d8 plus 3.
Rock?
Roll.
3d8 plus 3.
Yes, sir.
That would have been really nice.
Oh,
But
so delicious. Zen,
Oh,
you
man.
gain 21 hit points. I
Zen's
think
back up to full.
You're back
More
up to
than I
full.
possibly could.
Dirk, Zen, it's your turns.
All right, I was gonna run over to help him here.
I'll get an action.
How far away is the closest?
35 yards.
Let's see. I have the throwing proficiency, which adds 10 yards to my throwing range.
The range of darts, I think, are 10, 20, 30. So it would be... Does it add 10 to your max or 10 to all ranges?
I'm gonna guess all, like just the max. I'm guessing it just says. Let's see what it says here. It's under throwing in
Skills and powers thingy?
skills and powers. Yeah.
Skills and powers.
Oh, like you haven't used it.
Skills and powers. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Anybody dual wield lances lately?
I make one character that breaks all the rules. Well, that uses all the rules to maximum advantage, and I play him for 3 sessions, and Rob will never let it go. Ever.
Play a one-horned Minotaur mage lately? Characters with this proficiency add 10 to each range category of thrown weapons.
That is super broken.
Oh, super.
At 10 feet, not 10 yards. So if your range is 10, 20, 30 yards, 10 feet is another 3 yards, basically. So it's 13, 23, 33 yards. And these guys are at 35 yards. So you're going to have to still take a half move to hit them.
Although, given outside movement rates, can I just run up and stab this fucker?
Totally.
All right. I'm just gonna run up and stab the fucker.
All right. You know when Rob starts cursing that it's getting real. You charge these guys as they start to reach for their second arrows to aim at you.
Oh, are you stabbing arrow
going after
people?
the archers, yeah.
Oh, I meant the closest lancer.
The closest lancer is behind the archers. The archers are the closest people at 35 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, the lancers have all pulled back.
Yeah, I mean, not that I
I
want to
call
charge
them Little
them,
Stick.
but seems to be the only option at this point.
Charge!
Oh man. Well, I mean, 12 is a hit, right?
The 12 is a hit. You hack into the leg of one of the archers for
The 8 plus 2. 8.
8 points of damage, wounding the archer badly. His leg is just this bleeding mess now. Rock already had his turn. Zen?
So do I get a turn, Neal?
Yes, you do.
Do I get to... Alright.
You have a full turn.
Last magic missile.
Who's your last magic missile against?
Oh, remember
What's
you
the
hit
other Lancer?
The Lancer? What?
Little Stick, the one you hit, or
No, I hit the leader that ran away.
Ah, okay, so you target the
Figaro.
already wounded guy with the magic missile.
Wait.
No,
Forgot
I'm
about
targeting the guy
Figaro.
that just downed me and is behind the archers.
Got it. You do
Little Stick.
12 points of damage to him, and he topples off of his horse. You can hear the leader of the Pantaloons calling, "Back up! Fucking wizards! They're stupid and broken! Back up!"
Figaro. Can we see if Figaro can finish off the guy?
Oh, you have a fucking dog, man.
Yep, I made a point to say, come on, Figaro, when we first started out on the road.
Yeah, but I didn't know who the hell... Yeah, you did. All right, go for it. I just thought you were being weird.
Wizards are stupid and broken.
Yes.
6d4 for damage.
Hey, man, he
Just
crit
enough.
you with the lance.
with
What do
the
you expect
lance.
to happen? Figaro leaps up
I
and
hit him
bites
with
one of the
magic.
archers.
What do you expect to happen?
They're just complaining about dying. That's legitimate. They can complain. You can complain. Everyone complains. 7. Oh my God, Figaro. Is this the same guy that you just hit?
Yes.
All right, so Figaro does like a leap from the ground, like onto the horse, like grabs the guy by the neck and takes him down on the other side, thrashing about and ripping him to shreds. And now we roll initiative.
And if I can, at the end of the turn, I just drop.
You just fall to the ground.
Like, I just go prone.
All right, go for it. Ooh, you guys tie. The archers begin to retreat. The leader of the Pantaloons is retreating even farther. He's just going. So there's just the leader who's now a few hundred yards away from you, and the archers who are very, very close to Dirk and 35 yards from the Rock and Zen.
So they're riding away?
They're riding away, but you are
So
close enough to make an
simultaneous
attack.
actions?
Yes, but you're close enough to get to them. I guess everyone's close enough to get to everyone. It's one of those haze of combats where everything happens at the same time, and you guys reach them just as they pull away from you, so you can get attacks, but not attacks of opportunity as they leave you. Might as well consider them.
Damn, I cannot roll today.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. 2 natural ones out of Rob.
All right.
Ridiculous.
Casting
I
light
attacking that.
on one of the archer's eyes.
Ooh, the archers are riding away from you. Well, I guess they have to turn. That's all happening at the same time. He gets a saving throw versus spell, rolls a 15, and I think that is a failure. That is definitely a failure. One of the archers is blinded by you.
I'm charging one of the other archers, see if I can catch up to him enough time to just get a swing at him.
Oh, isn't that what that 12 to hit is?
Yes, that's exactly what that 12 is.
That is a hit against one of the archers on the horses.
He takes 13 damage.
Roll me a D2. On a 1, it's the same guy that Zen targeted. On a 2, it's the other guy. You can't really tell. You're not Zen. All right, you 13 points of damage to the one that Zen targeted, cutting him off his horse. He falls to the ground. The archer, the one remaining archer, and the leader of the Pantaloons.
So, Neal, hold on.
Yes?
What you're telling me is he sees a bright white light before he dies.
Yes. He sees a bright light, and then it all goes dark, and then he starts to see a new light appear on the horizon. Did Figaro get an attack here?
It's just like, wait a minute, there's two?
Yeah, didn't do Figaro's attack.
Nope.
Nice.
Figaro is as useless as Dirk. The last horse rider starts to just gallop away, taking a lone shot at, fuck this wizard, at Zen, which is a wild miss. Falls far to the side. The archer and the horseman, the lancer, whose name you never got, but his name was Pantalaimon, disappear into the distance.
Well, wait, what is the range on bolas? I'm seeing the listing for it, but it's not saying the range for throwing them.
Probably not a lot.
Yeah, I don't think the horses that are galloping
Although,
away
wait a
from
minute.
you, I don't think you can bola them. The range is...
Are you sure? Because it's all happening at the same time.
But he already had a
I
turn
already
this
did
round.
my attack this round.
Yeah. It's a 6, 12,
Oh, okay.
18 yards.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, they go a long ways. It's two rocks.
Yeah, but
Attached
like
by
18
ropes.
yards versus the horse that's galloping away. They're out of range. The horses can easily break away from combat unless you guys have bows.
All right.
All right. The
I mean,
remaining
I've got a donkey.
the remaining horsemen flee. You're not on the donkey, and the horse is faster than your donkey. You do not have a war donkey. You have a riding.
Are you sure? What's the movement? What's the movement speed of
You
the
did
donkey,
not
Neal?
buy a war donkey. Your donkey is not ready to go charging into
Zen.
combat.
Did somebody
What's
say
the
we
speed
were
of a
bringing the
donkey?
donkey?
12 is the speed of your donkey. These are riding horses. They have speed
Yeah, I said
24.
I was-
Because I
Way
would have
faster.
protested bringing the donkey.
24. Okay.
He said he brought the donkey.
All right, I guess
Oh,
I
I bought
missed
the
that.
donkey.
Yeah. He said he mounted up. I was right around the time that you were talking about Figaro.
All right.
Is there
Well, I
a
would've-
problem
The
with the
donkey
donkey?
carries my food. I can't carry my food.
No. Is there a problem with the pack animal?
Yeah, I would have protested bringing the donkey.
Well, it's here
Yeah,
now.
that's convenient.
It's here. What are you gonna do about it now? Maybe you were so
I'll just say
anti-donkey
here.
that you didn't even realize it was here until now that you're looking around and you see horses. Oh my God, there's a donkey!
I'll say I'll carry the food.
Hold on. So we killed, well, magic missile the lancer dude, and then he just bit the rider off of one. So we've got like 2 horses now just sitting there.
There were originally 6 of these guys. 4 of them died. Now, how many of the horses just like stood there and hung around is a good question. Because these are their trained horses. They're not just gonna like hang out for nothing, right? They're
Well, one
war
of those
horses.
horses is just dead.
That's true. 1 horse is dead, which leaves 3 horses remaining. Let's see. 1 of them was close to you guys. The other 2 were killed with magic missile. The other 2 had riders that were killed with magic missile, so they're probably gone. The one that was close to you guys is actually right next to Zen still, and it's kind of freaking out. Its rider is dead. There's blood in the air. There's been clashing sounds. The horse. There is 1 horse nearby.
If it's a
that is
trained
freaking.
horse.
I'll use animal. Can I use animal training to calm it down?
You would need animal handling to calm it down.
I have animal handling, I believe.
Ooh.
Yep, I have animal handling.
Okay. Why don't you make me an animal handling proficiency check? See if you can calm this creature down, because its rider is dead and it's got blood streaking down it, like a dog just jumped over it and ripped its rider off it. So it's kind of freaked.
Nope.
Okay.
Not quite.
Not quite. Nope, the agitated animal quickly finds an escape route and bolts away from you guys and the smell of death.
I'll try to bola it.
Try and bolo the horse?
Yeah.
Can you
Neal, this
bolo
is
a
important.
horse?
We're getting horses, Neil.
Why not?
Because the bolo has to wrap around both legs, and the horse's legs are pretty far
Exactly.
apart.
Well, so are the rocks in a bola.
All right, I will allow you to make me a bola attack, but it's going to come at a penalty. Hold on. The character must be proficient with bullets to throw them successfully. If the bullets hit their target, they automatically create a knockdown chance for the victim. If the victim fails a saving throw, he has to spend a full round to make a strength check. Blah, 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 blah. Bullets can also be used for called shots. No. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to make me a bola attack at -4, because you're targeting a quadruped instead of a biped.
Well, if either pair of the horse's legs get wrapped, it's going down. It's not going to hop around on its back leg or something.
Right. But the thing is that the horse's legs are much farther apart than a human's legs, so it's much harder to get the bolas to wrap appropriately. You know.
Gauchos didn't herd humans.
Gauchos didn't herd horses with bolas either.
They
Bolas are
herded
meant for
cattle.
people.
All right, so that
They
was
use
they're
them as a
not. They're
lasso
meant for-
for an
I
animal.
think in the end, the point is moot.
Yeah, it
Rob
missed.
still rolled a 1.
Yeah, this is your third natural one today, Rob.
This is insane.
Hold on, Neil. So now there's other horses around
No,
for me
they're-
to try to animal
They're
handle.
gone. They're all gone. They're all gone, and Rob loses
All
his
right,
set of
I'd
bolas
start
with that
just
natural
trying-
one. They're gone. They're lost somewhere in the tall grasses. You'll never find them.
Start chasing after one of the horses with the donkey. Just waiting for it to stop running away so we can claim horses.
No, the horses they know where home is, and they're headed in their direction. They're not.
Oh, awesome. We can go loot the bandit camp.
If you'd like to follow the horses,
There's
you know,
only
because
one
horses do
bandit
know
left.
where home is. There's 2 bandits left. There's a lancer and an archer. Horses always know where home is. You know, they'll head home once they get lost. So you can try and follow these horses back to their camp, but they're moving pretty quickly. And the dope feed...
Well, eventually they're just going to walk.
Eventually, yeah. Is that
And
what
it's
you guys want to do? Do you want to follow the horses back to the
It's
pantaloons?
a prairie. We can see them a long ways off. We
This is
started
true.
off seeing them half a mile away.
This is true. You can see them from a great distance. But Bubbles is calling at you, guys! Who cares? We beat them. Look, there's bodies. I get 1/5 of the money. 1/4 of the money. There's 4 of us. I get 1/4 of the money.
He said it. 1.
They
just
attacked
kidding.
us. We can't just let them walk away.
Oh, we did it.
I
We
think we
killed
just-
them. You guys did a great job. I
Well-
didn't even have to turn into my demon form. I mean, I did, but then I undid it, and said, you know, you done well.
Dirk, I believe we let them run away. Run away like the little pansies that they are.
They stole
Fancies?
your pants.
Pansies?
Now,
They stole your pants before.
Yeah.
Maybe they have them in their lair.
Oh shit, man! I don't want to deal with that stuff. Look, we got a good deal in hand right now. You know, bird in the hand is worth the 2 in the bush. I don't want to get 2 hands in my bush, okay? I just want to go to Darcis
isn't-
and sell my pants.
If they have your pants, it's not a bird in the bush. It's
Man,
a
that
pair.
shit was a month ago. And they probably don't even have the pants no more. Come on. Let's not go all get killed on
Yeah,
a
let's
random
just-
side quest.
let's just loot the bodies, at the very least.
See, this is a wise man here. He's a prudent guy.
Yeah.
Side quests that would allow us to gain extra experience points and level up.
Or a side quest that's gonna get you killed. You see what those lancers did? They brought down 2 of you. Huh? How many extra of those healing potions do you have around? Huh? Are you willing to risk your life for this thing? If so, you can do it after you get me to Darcis. We don't got all that much time. Just get me to Darcis, man. I only got so many supplies that'll get me there so quickly. We go on one of these side quests, I might not
You
make
don't
it
eat.
there. No, man. I'm not talking about eating. I'm talking about shooting dope. You know, the
All right.
Yeah, let's go. I
Whatever.
don't.
Let's just go get the wish.
You know, my ADG comes down, and then all of a sudden we're gonna have demons on our tail. We can't really afford for my AGD to go down.
Yeah, after that fight, I'm not really feeling up all the way up to strength. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Good men. I like you all. Let's get the way. Let's go to Darcis, and you guys head off in that direction. We're gonna take our third and final break, And when we come back, we will do the end of our session. And hopefully the party will get to Darcis in one piece and get to make a wish. See you guys on the other side of a break.